Should Britain be in or out of the European Union? That's the choice facing the 65 million residents of the UK, and their answer could shake the Western world.
A UK vote to exit the European Union could have significant economic repercussions.
The exact wording of the referendum question was hotly debated, and the government's yes or no option was rejected by the Electoral Commission in favour of this. Should the United Kingdom remain a member of the European Union or leave the European Union? Whichever side gets more votes will have won. A majority in favour of leaving will undo decades of negotiations. The European Community was established in 1967, and 6 years later Prime Minister Ted Heath signed Britain into the common market. In 1975 a referendum was held, and Britons voted overwhelmingly to stay in the European Community, clearing the way to join a single European market to ensure the free movement of people, goods, services and capital. But when it came to a single European currency, well, that was a bridge too far for Britain, and Prime Minister John Major was forced to negotiate an opt-out clause. The European Union was officially formed in 1993, and Britain was able to keep the pound when the euro was introduced in 2002. There are now 28 European Union members, and no country has ever left. As the hours tick down towards a vote, the polls suggest that this race is very tight. The Brexit side argues the EU holds Britain back with pointless rules and billions of pounds in membership fees that return very little. They're also not massive fans of the EU's freedom of movement rules and want Britain to take back full control of the country's borders. The Remain side, led by Prime Minister David Cameron, argues that Britain gets a big economic boost from EU membership and that Britain's standing in the world would be reduced by going it alone. If the Brexit camp wins, Britain will be free to negotiate trade deals alone. That would reduce red tape and regulations, but might make it harder to move money, people and products around Europe and possibly even the world. It's come with warnings from the international community.
While the choice is entirely a matter for the British people, of course, we all believe that our countries benefit from Britain being part of the EU.
The ties that bind Europe together are ultimately much stronger than the forces that are trying to pull them apart.
The referendum result should be known on Friday. If the Brexit camp wins, then it'll be a period of at least 2 years before Britain can officially exit the EU, a time when it'll have to abide by European treaties and laws, but not take part in any decision making.